20 years of trying, 20 years of frustration. Dale Earnhardt will come to the caution flag to win the Daytona 500. Finally.
Third-generation star Dale Earnhardt Jr. brings him to the flag. Checkered flag waving. It's over. It's Earnhardt.
He's going to do it. He's going to win the race and the NASCAR Sprint Cup Championship. California's Kevin Harvick does it.
You are the 2014 Sprint Cup champion.
The 24-year-old from Dawsonville, Georgia, is about to join his father, Dawsonville, in elite company. Chase Elliott is a NASCAR Cup Series champion.
Ah! Ring that sign, boys! Yes!
And the 1991 winner of the Daytona 500 is Ernie Irvan, the Morgan McClure Chevrolet.
Morgan McClure Chevrolet. Honk. Clean Air Show, episode 51.
Nice you to join us, Travis.
Travis finally joined us. Hey, Travis, since you're joining us here.
What's up?
All I have to say is Kirby called timeout.
I'm glad we agree on that at least.
Uncle Bill, what do you think of Sterling Marlin? I almost need that every week from my uncle.
Every
Well,
week.
it's a-
It's like now.
Hey AJ, let me ask real quick here because like I haven't gone like I was at the game and like I'm still like confused on the timeout situation. Like what exactly happened and like
So Kirby's running down the sideline and he's doing this. Like, I mean, he's calling timeout the whole way. But I think at the same time, after he gets done doing that, he starts clapping his hands. And I could almost see him mouth the official, they're clapping over there, messing with our signal, which obviously is a delay of game penalty on the defense.
yeah.
So I don't know if because they that's my uncle doesn't like Sterling Marlin. I don't know if maybe when they got together, they were like, well, we're not going to penalize them, but we won't charge Georgia the penalty. We'll reset the game clock. I don't know, but it should have, there should have been a timeout taken away from Georgia there. It didn't matter. It didn't mean anything in the end.
Nah, I mean, of all the things people were mad about, that feels like the one that like who gives a fuck? Because Georgia missed a field goal that drive anyway, so like it didn't make a difference. Like,
and devil's advocate here, jeez, Phil. Speaking of which, I just got a dog.
oh my god,
Phil and I went and grabbed a dog.
We did.
me and Victor might not have pets too much longer.
That's so bad.
I know who my uncle's favorite driver is. He might win next week. Let me catch up on some of these comments here. We got Tate honk. What's going on, Patrick? Thanks for joining us. And Cooper, I swallowed a bottle of Tylenol and sleeping pills. Gonna chase it with alcohol. Either I'm eating paint chips in the morning or roasting in hell. Stay tuned.
If Chase goes to Martinsville and a must win, Pearl might need to run.
I think Blaney will win that if it's a must win.
Next week's gonna be a shit show.
It depends on what happens next week. What a wild end to the race we had today.
I loved it.
I thought it was great. You know what? This is Travis's first time actually on the show as his own guest spot, huh?
What a fucking weekend for it.
Well, Travis.
I've been on my Joker arc all weekend. I said sorry. Like I really am sorry to everybody. I'm just having a bad weekend and been fucking lashing out, being an asshole. I apologize.
The answer to this, Tate, is no. Cooper's not okay. So Travis, being that this is your first time, we got to do it, Phil. Car number 51, car history for episode 51. And boy, is this a list that Phil's been waiting for.
There's a lot of non-driving folks.
In NASCAR Cup Series competition, the number 51 has 714 total starts with 103 drivers, 2 wins, 4 poles, 22 top 5s, and 60 top 10s. Cody Ware has the most starts in the 51 with 92. As
Your favorite driver?
Article, fuck that guy. Cody was the primary driver of the 51 for Rick Ware Racing since 2021. In 2021, he sat out 4 races and piloted the 53 car.
Why'd he sit out?
I can't really put my finger on why he would have sat out those races.
He might have put his finger on something.
You're going to strike a nerve with some Cody Ware fans. In 2022, Cody scored a career best finish of 6th. The Coke Zero Sugar 400 really put a beating on the competition that day.
He was swinging for the fences.
It's enough for Cody Ware. I'm going on here. Jesus. Since 2017, Rick Ware Racing fielded car number 51 with multiple drivers. And boy, is this another list. BJ McLeod, probably one of the best drivers on this list with 32 starts. Joey Gase, Timmy Hill, JJ Yaley, Cole Custer, Ryan Newman, Garrett Smithley, Harrison Rhodes, Josh Balicki, James Davison, Todd Gillen, Kyle Weatherman. We're not done yet. Ray Black Jr., Andy Lally, and Zane Smith.
Who the fuck is Harrison Rhodes? Like, where the fuck?
Who the hell is James Davison?
Harrison Rhodes is Cody Rhodes' brother.
Adrenaline
in my soul. something. Harrison Rhodes.
It's the
Ray
Rick
Black
Ware
Jr.
Racing
is,
51.
Ray Black Jr.'s from here. He's from Orlando.
I was gonna say I thought I've seen Ray Black Jr. like race down here before.
Yeah, he ran trucks and late models and stuff down here.
In 2020, this is why are we talking about IndyCar stuff here? No, we're not doing IndyCar. Justin Allgaier drove the 51 and 75 events from 2013 to 2015. In 2016, Allgaier moved to the Xfinity Series to drive the JRM number 7. Clint Boyer took over the H. Scott Motorsports ride, renumbered to 15. What a name this is. Gober Sosaby? Susaby? Has 56 career starts in the 51 from 1950 to 1955, including his only 2 career wins and the only 2 wins the number has at Hayloft Speedway and Central City Speedway. In 1984 and 1985, Greg Sachs drove the 51 car owned by his father. In 32 starts, Sachs led 2 laps. Dub Simpson never got a dub in this car, but he drove number 51 in select races from 69 to 74 for a total of 31 starts.
Dub looks like a manly man, though. Look at him.
Dude, Dub looks like he takes no shit. Wishing an MFer would. In 2012, Kurt Busch made a total of 29 starts for Phoenix Racing. Couldn't imagine why he had to race for Phoenix Racing then. Here's the funny story, though, man. Kurt Busch literally ran himself out of every good Cup ride he had up to that point. Like, he ran himself out of those rides.
He ran himself out of the 51.
He ran
Bob Cockers he was going to beat the shit out of him.
I mean, we've all wanted to say that a time or two.
Me refrain from kicking the shit out of someone like you. Like, okay, Kurt. Stan Meserve drove the 51 for 28 starts in 1968. Jeff Purvis has 25 starts in the 51 from 1990 to 2001. Boy, it feels like he tried to make a lot more races in 25. He was always on that DNQ list.
Dude, I love looking at that car, though, with no headlight decals on it whatsoever.
No headlight decals and literally no accent other than the car number.
Mm-hmm.
In 2011, Landon Castle drove the 51 for 21 races in James Finch's car.
I'm driving fuck.
From 1962 to 1963, Bob Cooper made 17 starts in the 51. AJ Foyt made 16 starts in the 51 from 77 to 82. Oh, Jesus, we got a whole list of James Finch drivers. Regan Smith, Austin Dillon, Kyle Larson, Ryan Truex, Jacques Villeneuve, Brennan Gaughan, Mike Bliss, Michael McDowell, Bobby Labonte, Owen Kelly, AJ Allmendinger, David Rudiman, and Boris Said have all made at least one start in the 51 for James Finch.
Who the hell is Owen Kelly?
I've never. What the hell does Owen Kelly got to do with this?
Isn't that Lightning McQueen? Or no, it's Owen Wilson.
It's Owen Wilson.
That's why I heard Owen. I was like, wait.
Long weekend over there in Auburn, Alabama, huh?
Yeah. Okay.
In 1994, Neil Bonnet was scheduled to compete in at least 6 races for James Finch in the 51, but after a practice crash in turn 4, Before the Daytona 500, Bonnet was killed. 7 years later, the same turn would claim the life of his best friend, Dale Earnhardt. Other notable names in the 51. Stuart Kirby, 7 races. Kevin LePage, 5 races. David Simcoe, 6 races. Tony Raines, 4 races. Fireball Roberts, 1 race. Michael Waltrip, 1 race. Speedy Thompson, 1 race. Hut Strickland, 1 race. Oh, we got some more Cody Ware shit next week, don't we? Didn't Cody drive the 52 at some point as well?
Not much. He's only mentioned one time that I see. I'm looking through it.
That one time is more than enough.
I'm not gonna let him kill my boy.
I'm not gonna let him kill my boy, Bob Kozlowski.
Yeah, he's on there.
Do we get to mention the Rowdy Burns as the footnote for the 51?
Thanks to Sterling, that corner took Dale's life. Zane Smith is so cool. Instead of whoa, he says we. Dub Simpson's a cool name every fucking week. Hey, Phil Ellis raced the 51 at one point.
He did.
Is that before or after the receiver incident?
Before. That was before the receiver incident.
So let's go over today. Let's talk today.
Kind of a boring race.
It really was not a good race up until like middle point of stage 2.
Yeah.
I mean, it naturally early on it didn't have much going on, which none of these races ever do early on for the most part. We had the Chase uncontrolled tire incident, dropped him from like 5th or 6th to 38th.
Every fucking week.
But they rebounded back and didn't finish completely awful. I don't know. I don't consider 18th like the worst thing in the world considering how the day went. We had Ty Dillon coming to pit road with William Byron running second.
What a fucking idiot, dude.
We were talking about it before we came on, before Travis got in. And like his interview made it even worse when he's like, they should know what I'm doing. Dude, you're doing that fast. Like nobody knows what the hell you're doing. Number one. Number two, you're a dart without feathers anyway.
Dude, he came from the top of the track all the way to the bottom right in front of Byron. Like, what did you think was going to happen? Byron took a lick, and you could tell during his interview after he got out of the car, he's seeing stars.
He got his bell roll.
We've talked ad nauseum about the format, and like, I'm mostly in favor of the playoffs because they're fun. But it's when shit like this happens that like this could very well be what cost Byron his season. Where I'm just like,
imagine that happened at Phoenix.
Yeah,
Byron racing for a championship. Ty Dillon forgets he's pitting.
That was a tough incident for playoff defenders.
Ty Dillon better have some security on the way out of that sumbitch if it's me.
And it all set up. I mean, we had comers and goers in the lead throughout the race. You had Larson up there, Briscoe, Byron, Hamlin. Reddick made a charge there at one point. I think it really boiled down to the ensuing pit stop of all that. A lot of guys took 2 tires. A lot of guys took 4. It was kind of like an even 50-50 split of the field. And then we had an SVG moment going into turn 1. KO'd a couple people in that one.
SVG doing SVG things.
On ovals. We'll talk about his road course prowess here a little bit later on. But
it's got going. It
then set up a point where we had a Larson, Briscoe, Hamlin battle. And dude, I mean, props to Denny. What hell of a move to go through and win that race. Way to get around Larson. Those two were battling the entire last 20 lap stretch, it felt like. And then Hamlin to be able to make the move on Briscoe to get in the lead, gets win number 60. Obviously very emotional after the race, considering all the stuff going on with his father and just it was cool to see. It's cool to see Hamlin do that and then get locked into the championship 4. I'm not going to sit here and say, well, this could be his year, because we know how usually it plays out once they get to Phoenix. But I don't know. Even for as polarizing of a person as Denny Hamlin is, it's a feel-good win. You're how many more guys in this era are going to ever get to 60 wins?
Not many.
Who's the closest one? Larson? Logano?
I'll look it up right now.
I guess Keselowski would be up there too, maybe. I mean, you don't have guys that are just
next closest. Kyle's ahead of them at 63.
Well, Kyle's already got his 60 and passed it. I'm saying, who's the next closest to 60?
Joey at 37.
Do you see Joey winning another 23 races in his career?
What's he, 35? 37?
Yeah.
Holy
Joey's
fuck.
37?
That makes me feel old. God.
No, how old is he? Is that what
Yeah. How old is Joey? I was going to say, fuck, he actually looks
I was like, there's no way.
Sorry, my bad. My bad.
Like, he ain't looking too bad at 37. He was what, 21?
No wonder he's bald.
18?
35.
35? I mean, yeah, close enough.
Yeah.
I mean, if he goes another 10 years, and so he would need like 2 wins a year for the next 10 years, and he could be about 2 to 3 wins a year for the next 10 years, and he could get that.
Anything to say to old Uncle Chuck?
Me?
Yeah.
Congrats.
I mean, that's one of your cohorts right there, man.
I'm like, remember when Kyle finished second in the Coke 600 and it was Austin Dillon's first win? And they were like, are you happy for Austin Dillon getting his first win? And he was like, I'm not surprised about anything. Congratulations. And he threw the mic down.
Goated Kyle Busch moment. 60-plus wins for Denny. Good for him. Thought Bubba was going to get a good run, but a speeding penalty. Fuck that. Yeah, that's a tough one. The Bubba speeding penalty wasn't that like him trying to catch up to somebody as he was coming down pit road, and it just overshot it a little bit? I don't know. I'm still pissed off with the Chase tire one, because that tire was going perfectly to the wall like any other pit stop, and then just made a dead hook right.
Somebody blew on it.
Isn't that what it looked like on the replay? Like someone just blew on it and it went that way.
And he's finally having a fucking good run at Vegas for the first time ever. And
Good
it's
in
just
qualifying,
like,
good in practice, great starting position, got stage point, stage 1. Fuck all that. We're going to the back.
Motherfucker.
But yeah, man, I don't see too many guys getting to 60 wins again. I mean, people aren't getting into the Cup Series super, super young anymore. Zilich is like your anomaly in it. He's going to be, what, 19 next year?
Yeah.
You know, Chase was young when he came in. Byron was young when he came in, but you don't get too much of that anymore. You're kind of at the point where who's in it right now is who's going to be in it for the next 10 years.
Looking through this list, honestly, the only person I think could come close would be Larson, and he's at 32.
You don't think Logano?
30s? I don't think Logano does.
I don't think Logano gets there.
I think because we know like 45 is usually about the retirement age. So, I mean, if he goes another 10 years and can average 2 to 3 wins a year, like average. So, I mean, some years he might win 5 and some years he might win. But if he averages 2 to 3 wins a year.
When's the last time Joey Logano won 5 races in a year? 2018?
He only won 3 that year, I think.
19? I mean, Joey's not your 5-win-a-year guy. He's not your 3 to 5-win-a-year guy. He's like your 1 to 2.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, he basically would need, 2 to 3 for 10 years.
I agree with Charles here. I have a hunch that Larson leaves early for dirt racing full time. If he doesn't, then yeah, I'd lock him for 60. I agree. I don't think he's gonna last into his 40s and 50s in Cup.
What do we think about Elliott? He's 28 years old and has 21.
I think
so,
Elliott in the next 10 years, I think he leaves.
You think so?
What else is there for him to do? Win a 500?
Win, just win or
Just
make
win?
money.
I mean,
Make
he already
money.
got his championship. He's got his what should have been his championship type moment, which solidifies him as a legitimate champion in 22. What more is there for you to do?
Last time Joey Logano won more than 4 races was 2015.
Wow. Holy shit.
He had 6 that year and 5 and 14. That was the only 2 years he had more than 4 wins.
Wow. Holy shit.
This might not be too far of a stretch either. There's a lot of guys that got better as they got older. Kevin Harvick being the one you look at the most, and Denny
Hamlin.
right behind him.
Yeah.
Chase needs a refresh.
Truex is another one.
I think Chase needs to get away from Hendrick.
Chase needs a refresh 100%, and I think that'll change everything he's got. His outlook is just shitty right now. Like, you listen to the interviews and stuff, he's got nothing right now. He's got no emotion.
Every Hendrick driver is like a programmed robot in interviews, and it's so boring.
Sometimes the grass isn't always greener. Kyle Busch can tell you that.
yeah. Kyle Busch went to almost one of the worst downgrades he ever could have done.
Yeah.
You
I
can't
think
tell me
he's
if Hendrick was calling, he wouldn't have gone to Hendrick over.
100%. I think
eighth today.
He did finish 8th. He didn't deserve to finish 8th with the way the car started.
I get what Phil's saying though. I just like if you're not driving for Hendrick or Gibbs or Penske, you're never going to leave one of those teams to go somewhere else. Like,
damn, now that you're making me think about it, Chase actually fits in really well with Penske.
Yeah, you're not lying.
You think about it, he actually fits.
And
really
Bill
well.
Elliott. Bill Elliott was a Ford guy most of his career.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
comes from a Ford family. Just, I don't know.
Change his number to 2. Austin Cindric's out. You heard it here first.
Our Austin Cindric fan is going to be very disappointed to hear this. At least I could almost lock Chase for super speedway wins every year.
You think he has no personality now, boy? Penske, like.
I mean, Joey's got a bit of a personality, not a great one, but it's still there.
Yeah.
Blaney's kind of like watching paint dry.
I've never gotten to Blaney. People are, like people like when people get on Chase, which like right. I mean, I know Chase isn't like the most exciting guy, but people use Blaney as like Blaney's got a great why? Because he likes Star Wars. Like okay, cool, good for him.
He at least had a podcast. I don't think Chase will ever have a podcast.
Yeah, I used to listen to that podcast, and then as soon as he got to Penske, they wound it down real quick.
I will say Blaney was a much more enjoyable person when he was with Wood Brothers.
Yeah. You're not lying.
We'll see what happens to Josh Berry when he takes over the 2 in a couple of years.
They make Blaney cut his hair and shave his beard for like the production shoot at the start of the year every year, and then he grows it out the rest of the year.
Did he do that this year too? I thought he had the beard all year.
I'd have to go back and see. I don't
Look at him at Daytona. Unless maybe it might be something that he just does too. Maybe every year he just shaves the beard down before the season starts and grows it throughout the year.
Now he's got that creeper stash.
So does Chase.
I didn't see any clips this weekend. Is Chase still rocking it, or did
He's
he
still
shave
rocking it? I would imagine he's going to rock it until he's out of the playoffs, which will be in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it ain't Dega, I don't know. I mean,
No, I guess Blaney didn't have the beard when he won at Daytona a couple weeks ago. Huh.
how do we?
Maybe he grows
AJ.
it as a playoff beard.
AJ, I had to get your thoughts real quick. Like, how did so based off the chase that we saw at Atlanta, which was like, who's super aggressive, like balls to the walls, like taking every move and every run he can get. Like, do we see that version of Chase next week at Talladega?
I mean, one can only hope. I think you've seen a more aggressive side of him since Atlanta. I think he's a little bit more aggressive in the moves he makes, and you kind of saw it today with the way he was running Byron and Larson. Like he was running them a lot harder than I've seen him. He almost raced them the same way they race him, kind of thing. Instead of him just like letting him go or understanding it's a teammate and just racing it a little bit easier. He's going to need to be Atlanta Chase at Talladega if he's got any chance of making the next round. Because I think Blaney's a lock to win Martinsville if he doesn't win Talladega.
I just hope Chase shows up next week with. I mean, you remember when he won the Talladega playoff race in 2022? Like, he made some fucking moves to win that race. Like, he's going to need to have that kind of aggression next week if he's going to win. And I mean, it's weird, man, because there's some weeks he'll look super aggressive and it'll be what you want to see out of him. And then some weeks he's fucking half asleep getting beat on every restart. It's like whatever version of him.
Sorry, Travis. We got to do a debut on the podcast. This is old Dougie.
Simba.
Oh, that might be get us flagged for nudity. What's the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
All right, everybody say hi, bye, Doug.
What's going on, Doug?
What's his name?
Doug.
I thought you were just saying dog. I didn't realize you said Doug.
D-U-G, Doug.
D-U-G, Doug. Like the dog from Up.
Swirl.
YouTube, I apologize down to the gypsies in New Guinea. Let's go over a little bit of yesterday's Vegas Xfinity race because that was race of the weekend right there.
I need to let this fucking cat outside.
Wait, what?
I'm trying to escape because you said
you're trying to walk your cat right now, right in the middle of the show.
He's letting it out because he said he was going to sacrifice it earlier.
Just choked on my beer. What?
You missed that?
I must have. Was that when I was getting the dog in my hands?
No, it was earlier. He said he was going to sacrifice the cat for a playoff win.
For what it's worth. So obviously, RIP, your dog. What was your dog's name?
Stitch.
RIP Stitch and RIP Charles's cat. But when your dog passed, Chase won the next race, and then Charles's cat passed this week.
Chase won the race Sunday. We put Stitch down Saturday, so it was still within that week.
Oh, okay. And then Charles's Gizmo, I believe is his cat's name, RIP, passed away earlier this week, and then Denny won this week. So Victor said, "Fuck, I might have to sacrifice my dog for a Bell win." And I was like, I don't know. Me and Victor might both be sacrificing pets before Martinsville if we have to.
Bro, no. Sounds there's a podcast about racing, not a podcast about Michael Vick's personal life. We're not going to do this here.
Everybody, don't call animal control. We're joking, by the way.
PETA is going to be pissed when they see this show.
We're joking. Don't take those threats serious.
This is Brennan, right?
Yep.
Brennan, what I want you to do is take a list of every driver on the entry list, put it up on a dartboard, and just throw a dart at it. And that would be a better way to pick who's going to win at Talladega next week than trying to guess who's going to win.
Cody Ware.
You bastard. You really hammered that one home.
Hey, he led laps at Daytona, I just want to say.
He was actually running in like the top 15 today until SVG decided to destroy everybody. Travis, what is that on your cup, your Auburn cup? I've been trying to get the design the whole time.
It's just like trees with
trees.
Toilet.
Okay.
Yeah. The trees that
are the trees toilet papered?
Yeah, on the cup. Yeah.
See what a.
Well, Georgia fans were. I know it sounds like sour grapes because we lost, but and not like I said earlier, not directed at you, man. They completely trashed out. That's part of the reason I was in they left trash all over downtown. They were pissing on the trees. They were pissing like inside the stadium, like on the stadium. There were fights all over the town. It was a mess.
Bill, did you name your goldfish Bob? Because that was the active verb he was doing when he died. It's bobbing. So anyway, Vegas Xfinity race, which was the race of the weekend. Almirola Zilich put on a show. Jesse Love put on a show with whoever the hell he was running near because he kept getting loose every time he came through the corner. And it led to a little altercation post race with Nick Sanchez. And it didn't end too great.
I wish they both would have punched each other in the face because they both have really punchable faces.
They do. That's a solid point. I don't know.
I wonder why I hate Hocevar so much, man. That face is so punchable.
Yeah, good luck reaching it.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen like Hocevar in person? Dude's taller than hell.
Oh yeah,
it's like a beanpole.
I'm going to use this video from Cole Cusimano. And we'll show this post-race altercation here between Jesse Love, Nick Sanchez. If I can open this thing back up, that would be fantastic. I was really prepared today.
Everyone's side to me. We're racing out of the That's racing. That's why you crash. This fucking race. Fuck you. Touch him.
Fuck you, dude. Touch him again. Touch him again.
That's racing. That's why you crash.
Right after he touched me in the chest, that's where he would have been punched right in the face.
Touch him again. There's another video where if you look at Sam Mayer in the background,
he's just waving.
He's just waving, making goofy faces. It's hilarious.
Of course, it's the one midget there that like is somehow shorter than both of them, who's like trying to be the tough guy. Like,
touch him again.
That's my first time seeing that, dude. That's so fuck you. Like, that was so funny.
That's almost as good as move.
Move.
Oh, son of a bitch. All right, you guys have to take the show for a second because I got to fix something going on here. But talk about the Xfinity race.
I didn't see it, Phil. I see you. I was at the
see
game.
A lot of it either.
Let's just talk about how funny that video was. That's a good video. Like,
that is a good video.
The chest slap and fuck you. Like, that's a solid like. And yeah, that was a good one. I want to we need to get Touch Him Again guy for an interview. Like, dude, it's always like whenever you see these videos, there's some fucking crew member there trying to be like the toughest guy in the room. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. You're not gonna do anything.
Is this the? Oh, I found the other one. We gotta wait till he gets back.
Well, there's another altercation.
No, it's the same one, but it's with, Sam Mayer. But yeah, it's like.
I think you were covering your mic for a second or something. I didn't hear you.
I get it. Like, but you can't be mad at the end of the race when somebody's racing you hard. Like, that's what you're there for.
Yeah. I didn't see the actual clip of like the incident that led to it. I'd need to get caught up to have, but like, I mean, yeah, especially with Jesse Love racing for the playoffs and everything. Like, yeah, he's gonna be fighting for his fucking life. And I mean, and that 48 car is out of the RCR shop anyway. So it's like, all right, man, like, don't fucking bite the hand that feeds you. Like, be careful, because like we know we saw with fucking what's his name at Daytona last year. If RC gets pissed off at somebody, he'll pull you out of that seat real quick. Like,
AJ, I found the other video you were talking about with Sam Mayer in the background.
One with Sam Mayer looking at the camera.
Let's say this one's a little different. This one's a little easier to read, and this is this comes in to playoff frustration. One guy being in the playoffs, one not. Sam Mayer,
it's great, isn't
Sam Mayer egging it on in the background,
doing his best Kevin Harvick impersonation.
Right? That's exactly what I was.
I
thinking
didn't.
there.
I didn't see that this was the actual NASCAR video.
But those guys
I only
are
saw the other
frustrated. I mean,
clip.
Sanchez isn't.
There's
in the
another
playoffs,
camera
and Love has
that's
so
aimed
much
on
the
it. You can
line.
hear the
I just
whole
think
audio
that,
the whole time.
Touch him again.
Touch him again.
Touch him again.
Let's get more on the story. Here's Kim.
I'm trying to see if I can find the actual incident on track because I mean, Love I think got loose under Sanchez, and that's what did it. Like he hardly got into him.
Bless you.
Excuse me, thank you. Bless you, thank you.
Thank you.
Remember that football player? I forgot who the hell it was. Bless you, thank you. So Eric Almirola gets the win.
Another disappointing race with Eric Almirola winning.
Dude, I'm just saying, I'm just getting tired of these races where Almirola pulls away from Zilich late. You want to go back and talk about the Roval last week because we never did that.
Absolutely.
I mean, where do we start? SVG wins the Roval for the Cup side, and
that's it. Roval over.
That's about it. Roval over. Ross Chastain tried to do his best Hail Melon version 2. Didn't work.
Gotta give it to him though. He sent it.
He did send it, and I loved Hamlin after the race saying I would have done the same. Like I don't blame him for it.
Now he definitely don't give a shit about what happened last week.
That's for sure. Zilich won the Xfinity race for what, his 11th win on the year, 10th win of the year,
10th win on the year. Him and Corey Heim are the only 2 drivers in history to have 10 wins.
What up, Nate?
What up, Nate?
Nate Holmes.
All Holmes Memorial on Saturday. Freedom Factory.
We'll be there.
Tickets are purchased.
And then Heim won the Heim won the Roval because that's right. He wrecked on lap 1, got pushed in the first turn by Lane Riggs, and then came back and
whoa. You forgot about the whole Grant Enfinger running into the back of Lane Riggs, causing him to hit.
I just saw Lane Riggs push Corey Heim into the wall. That's all.
Grant Enfinger.
Also, Brent Cruz had that thing won if we didn't get a late caution. He was all set. He did a great job.
Dude, it sucked that it was his teammate that caused the caution, too.
Phil, I thought you're a big Grant Enfinger guy.
Not a big Grant Enfinger guy whatsoever.
Okay.
Not even a little bit.
Okay.
Kermit the Frog sounding ass.
I always kind of like Grant because like I was at the Snowball Derby one year and like was literally he just starts pissing beside me and just starts, hey, what's up, man? Like starts like having a pisser conversation with me, like nice guy, like just taking a piss, saying what's up. I was like, okay,
nice guy, just rocking a piss.
Yeah, I was like, I heard the voice and I was like, oh shit, yeah, this is Grant Enfinger. He starts, hey man, like as soon as he like mid piss, I was like, what's up, buddy?
Did you ask him to measure up when you were done, or
should have went done some Star Wars sword fighting?
Jesus. Let's recap some picks. I won the Roval with SVG and Vegas today with Logano. Phil picked Allmendinger for the Roval and Byron for today, which the Byron pick really was going to pay off. Ty Dillon not done Ty Dillon things.
Dude, I was excited with like 30 to go. I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to get a win today. And then that happened.
Ty Majeski wins Winchester 400.
Driving for Michael Hind.
Is he really?
Yeah, he was driving for Hind this weekend, yeah.
Phil, our next race is Talladega. We'll be live post-race for that one. Who are you taking? You can't take my pick. There's no way you could, so. You can choose any playoff driver or anybody that you haven't picked yet this year.
Well, I can't pick any playoff driver.
Well, no, you can't pick any playoff driver.
They taking Joey Logano yet?
I don't think you did. Oh, you took him for New Hampshire.
Okay.
You know, there is a driver that you haven't taken that made the playoffs. It's really good at these places.
Ryan Blaney.
You've not chose Ryan Blaney yet. That wasn't the one I was thinking, though.
Kyle Larson.
Bubba Wallace.
Give me Bubba.
Oh, you're going Bubba. I already typed you in for Blaney. That's all right.
Yeah,
We'll
give me
change it up.
Bubba.
We'll change it up.
Give me Cody Ware for a sleeper.
You fucker. I'm going to take William Byron to win Talladega.
Oh yeah, that's a good pick.
And I'm going to use my sleeper and say Justin Haley wins Talladega.
That's a good pick.
Travis, the way we do it is you can only pick one driver each race all season. So, like, once you pick Larson, you can't use Larson again. However, when the playoffs start, you can then use the playoff drivers again.
Okay.
And sleepers are anybody that has 3 career wins or less or did not make the playoffs in 2024. So who do you got?
Well, I guess I can pick anybody.
Yeah, you can pick anybody.
All right. Give me Elliott.
Such a fucking homer take.
I might as well. Why fucking not?
Are you going to Dega?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Hmm.
And then sleeper. You said 3 career wins or less, and what was the other stipulation?
Did not make the playoffs in 2024. Either they have 3 career wins or less, or did not make the playoffs in 2024. I mean, shit. I guess we could have been taking Kyle Busch all year long. Oh, did he make the playoffs in 24?
No.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No, Harrison Burton beat him at Daytona.
Could have taken Austin Dillon for it because he didn't make the playoffs, right? Didn't they take that away from him?
Yeah.
Oh, I got Austin Cindric. He's 3 career. He has 3 career wins on the dot, right?
I think so. Didn't he make the playoffs this year though? Oh no, it doesn't matter. No, 3 career wins or less. Yeah.
Didn't make it in 2024 either.
Did Austin? I thought he had 4.
And I don't think he made the playoffs last year, did he? Or
he did make the playoffs last year because he won like Atlanta early, didn't he?
Oh, Gateway. That's right. When Blaney ran out of fuel. Okay.
Cindric has 3 wins exactly, so you can pick Cindric as a sleeper.
Okay, I'll take that then.
My uncle has taken Mike Skinner, which
good choice.
I think Phil knows the story, but when they met Mike Skinner before the Talladega race, he told him to stay the hell out of Dale's way. And I thought back to it. I'm like, man, Mike Skinner really was always in Earnhardt's way. One of these years, I'll get to Talladega.
I mean, it's an hour and a half up the road from me, so it's.
I think Vegas is on the table for me next year. Actually, that might be my out-of-state race.
Spring or fall?
Fall. There's some stuff to that. I'll tell you guys after the show. I think Bubba can win Talladega, says Patrick. Yeah, I think Bubba. Those are the best. That's the best track for Bubba. He always runs Talladega really well.
I didn't pick Hocevar because I think he's going to win.
It's another solid possibility. Phil, you got any fantasy standings here?
Yeah. I'll give you fantasy standings from the guy who didn't set his team up today like an idiot.
I meant to take Chase or put Chase in my garage, and I never did.
Let's see. Overall. Vince, Kyle Larson's iRacing account first, One Blue West in second, Ryan Schreck third, Manda Love fourth, King J Hip Racing fifth, NASCAR's Consistency sixth, Door Bumper Not Clear, Brandon seventh, Board Bumper Not Clear.
Oxygen.
Cole the Bull 24 and 8th. Priscilla 9th. Mr. Excitement 10th. Jackhammer JT 11th. Dale's Mustache 12th. Casual Chaos 13th. Junior's Wild Bandits 14th. Victor's 15th. Then you got Tate and Josh's Berries down there at the end.
Victor, second to last.
I would tell you what my fantasy lineup would be for Talladega, but we can't set it this early. So, yeah, just do that whole thing I said earlier where you just take a bunch of names on a dartboard and just keep throwing darts till you have your lineup.
Yeah. Yeah, today I ended up with Reddick, Dinger, Chase Elliott, Bubba Wallace, and Chris Buescher.
Dude, I might set my 5 fantasy drivers for next week based on like a random wheel spin and just see how it does.
Once the entry list comes out.
Yeah.
I'm really curious to see how some of these teammates work together at Dega next week with like Blaney and Logano pretty much both must win now.
I mean, Travis, these next 2 weeks are nothing but race manipulation races.
Yeah, I mean, but it's like, Blaney and Logano always play nice with each other. They ain't going to be playing nice with each other next week because they both need to win.
For whatever it takes, please don't have a Penske car at Phoenix. Please don't have a Penske car at Phoenix.
And then it's like Elliott and Byron both are in trouble too. And so, how do the other Hendrick cars work with them? Who gets, there might be a point in the race where the other Hendrick guys got to choose who to work with between those two. And it's like, which one of those two are they going to, help out a little bit more, and who's going to be the odd man out? I think with the round of 8 now and stuff, it's going to be interesting with the teammate stuff next week.
Phil, we have to present Big Junk for the Roval and for today.
My vote for the Roval would be Ross Chastain.
Yeah, I can give it to Ross for the Roval.
Do I get a vote?
Go ahead.
I was at the Roval, and I just want to say the worst. Like every lap, Riley Herbst ended up getting DQ'd, running into everybody. I think he locked up the left front getting into turn 7 every fucking lap. Every single fucking lap. Here comes the 35 smoking locked up into turn 7. Like Andy wrecked it in practice.
That one honestly ain't a bad one either, Phil.
That's not a bad one.
Andy wrecked it in practice.
All right, I'll give it to Riley Herbst.
Yeah, we don't talk about Riley Herbst much on this podcast, so
that's because he doesn't do a damn thing.
And then Kyle Busch just wrecked him because he was like, "All right, dude."
I think Phil and I are both in agreement that we got to give today to Ty Dillon.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's biggest no-brainer of the year.
All right, to cap off the show, the reason why we brought Travis on is because Travis got hit again by the parking lot hat salesman at the Roval.
Dude, we got to take these fucking guys down.
Something needs to be done about these guys.
We're bringing the fight to them.
When I've been hit by them enough to know their entire spiel when they come up to you, and they're like, "Oh no, we already got you," and you might know who we're talking about here. So you get out of your car after you just get parked at the racetrack, and these guys come up to you saying, "Oh, we had reports that you guys aren't partying hard enough, or your tattoos aren't good enough, or there's not enough drunk people over here. You're gonna have to buy a hat or a bumper sticker from us." These people need to be shut down. Dude, at Daytona on the People Mover, the little bridge that goes over the track, they used to have people selling baked goods all the time out there. And that was much more pleasant than these freaking hat people.
So because me and you were at Daytona together, so it's like 8 o'clock in the morning, and they come over here like, "You guys aren't drinking enough." And he's like, "Where's your beer?" And I'm like, "It's fucking 8 a.m. I'm drinking a coffee, dude." Like, fuck you. Like,
brother, I just got here. I'm
still wiping the boogers out of my eyes. And like,
give me a minute, please, sir.
8:30 at least, but 8 o'clock's too early.
Yeah, I mean, you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning, but at least, let me park the car first before you're asking me where my beer is.
Dude, so this is the thing that, and I'm like, we'll get more into the specifics, but their whole tactic is that they fucking come up to you. They say they use the same stupid line every time. They hit me twice at the Roval. Like Saturday, I get there, and as soon as I get there, I was with Dalton on Saturday actually, and they came up to us, and we're like, what did he say? Oh, he comes up to me. He's like, yeah, like he said, hey, we're getting reports you have illegal tattoos, which I have like 4 like little tattoos. I don't know like how that's even like the observation that somebody made about me, but comes up to me and is like, nah, man, we're good. And like they keep talking. And then it's like Sunday, he's like, your car's not redneck enough. That's what he said to me on Sunday. And then this is the fucking problem that I really have with it is that they hand you these fucking hats. They act like they're giving it to, here, take this hat. Here, we got a hat for you. And it's usually like a camo USA hat or like a MAGA hat or something like something American. Like, and they hand you the hat, you take it, and then they're like, yeah, so yeah, we're just gonna need a $30 donation for that. And it's like, nothing gets on my nerves more. It's like, so you're obviously hounding people, you're tricking people into like taking these hats, thinking they got this hat for free, and then thinking you owe them money, and you're like, oh, but it's for the troops. So, oh, we're doing it to raise money for the troops or for veterans or whatever it is. It's like, dude, just come up to me and ask for money for veterans, and I'd be more inclined to give you some money than like you like harassing me and like handing me a stupid fucking hat, acting like it's for free. Yeah, these people are fucking irritating, and it's like I hadn't even gotten out of the car at the Roval on Sunday, and this guy's already at my fucking door, and like finally I was like, dude, you already got me yesterday, and like they turn around and walk away because once they realize like they've annoyed somebody enough, like
Charles, certain things just should be left, unsaid. The second sentence of what you said, now the first one on your next comment, really should have just been kept inside. You could have just said they got me at these tracks.
What the fuck? What part are we laughing at?
Yes.
All of it.
All of it.
The fact he actually bought the hat, because that's what I can't get. But yeah, I'm fucking tired of the hat guys, dude. That's what I like. You mentioned doing a show, and like I texted you about it. I was like, I want to talk about this, and we need to use our platform to be like, if these guys come up to you at a race, if anybody's listening to this, if these guys come up to you at a race, tell them to go fuck themselves. Because my goal for me, I don't want these people. Just get away from races. Go away.
Travis is anti-troops.
Yeah.
Even though you are technically one.
Anti-troop guy. Technically, what the fuck's that supposed to mean?
I mean, you're not actively like overseas right now.
Oh yeah. I mean, I am in the military. Yeah, but it's like, yeah, just don't harass people and be like, oh, it's for the troops, and it's like you're guilting people into donating money. It's like that's such a shitty way to raise money. Like, just come up,
guys. Put it
or
in
come
the
up.
hat, guys.
Why can't you just go up and be like, hey, would you like to buy a hat for the troops, or to donate money to veterans or whatever? But these tactics they use, man,
dude. I think I got one year. I got out of it because he's like, "Where's your beer?" And I go, "Oh, the same place yours is." And he looked at me. He's like, "Fair."
What's worse, like these are, this is gonna go bad for some people, but like you got those, and then you also got the picket sign Jesus people with the megaphones.
Oh, dude, you weren't there the year. Were you there the year at Daytona when they had the anti-Semitic dude on the bridge with a megaphone yelling at people that like certain ethnicities and religious groups are bad for the world?
I don't remember that one. No.
That was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Oh fuck! I was probably there, but I probably missed them that time.
Oh, it was bad. It was maybe it was no, it was. I thought maybe it was when the president was there, but I don't think it was. I don't know. It was one year just holding up signs. I couldn't believe the stuff they were saying that no one punched them in the fucking face.
Dude, I was at a concert, like the same people. It's the same people. It wasn't at a race, but this is at a concert. It was like a Justin Moore concert the first week of August. I was with Nick, and like they're out there like yelling at people, and they're yelling at like women about like what they're wearing and saying you look like a W word, and like literally just saying it like out like, but dropping the word like they're like just yelling that at women, and there were like a lot of kids there and stuff because it was just like a Sunday night concert, like small town Alabama. It was like a pretty like laid back crowd, like a lot of kids and stuff, and they're just yelling like the most outlandish stuff at people. Like at one point they were like, "You're naked," like what's like they were like, "You're naked, like what's wrong with you? Like how can you go out of the house looking like that?" It's like what?
People are shitheads, man.
Yeah.
People are shitheads.
But yeah, the hat guys, I'm glad we got this time to
put a
to go.
stop to the hat guys.
If you see these people, like don't engage with them is like the main thing.
Run the other way.
Like don't engage with them. Tell them take your hat, go away, have a nice day. Like don't give them the time of day.
Or got a hat.
Yeah. Charles. Charles has an actual excuse. Yeah, I bought my hat.
Yeah, Charles does have an excuse.
Yeah. Oh, I think I got my rant off on the hat guys. I don't know if
Travis, where can people find you at, buddy?
You got at Travis Parks 24 on Twitter, and make sure you follow Rose 1 through 10 as well, and general Sectator Media account. I've been active on there a little bit more, trying to get that page running. So we're also streaming off that account now too, for One Shining Recap show and a college football show, and so
you never know when Phil and I can make an appearance, a pop-in appearance.
Yeah.
I almost did Wednesday.
This past Wednesday?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Should have. You could have talked about the hat guys then.
I texted AJ on Wednesday to see if he wanted to talk. That's how this came together, because he was like busy Wednesday, but he was like, all right, let's talk about him Sunday, and I was like, I'm down.
Next Sunday, we'll go live at 8:00.
I'll let you know. I got a wedding I'm gonna go to at 6.
Who gets married at 6 on a Sunday?
My wife's aunt.
Talladega Sunday at that.
I know, bro. Tell me about it.
You're gonna have the race on your phone. I know you are.
You're damn right.
All right.
Is that a courthouse wedding, or is that like a real?
It's probably on the beach. I don't know where the fuck it is.
Phil's just gonna be in the back on his phone.
I just know I got to be there, dude. That's all I know. There's food there.
6 o'clock on a Sunday is insane.
Light rant regarding today's race. Who the hell starts this race at 5:30 in the afternoon?
I think it's really fucking hot in Vegas, so they were trying to wait till like later in the afternoon.
Then run it on fucking Saturday.
Hang on. We're looking this up. It's currently 74 in Las Vegas. Today was a high of 77.
Oh, well, never mind.
Tomorrow's a high of 80. Yeah, why do we start this race at 5:30?
I was trying to guess what it might be, but I was wrong.
This should have been a 3:30 start. Because it
And
was a
they're-
rather quick race, really. I mean, it was over by 8:30.
Yeah.
And they're mountain time out there, right?
I don't think so. I think
Or is it
West
Pacific?
Central time or West? Yeah, Pacific. Whatever the West Coast time is, it's that. But yeah, that's my rant. That's all I got.
Pacific
Clean Air
Daylight
Show.
Time, bud. Pacific Daylight Time.
Pacific Daylight Time.
Yeah, Google it.
Follow Clean Air Show. Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Search in Clean Air Show. Subscribe, like, and follow. Turn on notifications. This way you get notified every time we go live. And as we end every show.
Let me say something real quick. If you're in the Florida area, make your way to Freedom Factory next week.
Yes, sir.
For that big race, Oscar Holmes Memorial, UARA Sportsman, and Crown Vics.
Easy for you to say, Phil.
Holy shit, dude! It wouldn't come out. I got stuck.
And if you decide to go that, you see Phil and I out there, give us a shout.
Be wandering around.
What do you want to do? You want to do Cooper and Victor today?
Oh yeah.
What you got, Travis?
I was gonna say, go if you see Phil and AJ and you say chicken, they'll give you a free hat.
No, we're not doing hats. We will have no hats. All right, Cooper, Victor, take it away.
Hey, it's Coop, it's Clean Air Show.
This is Coop, this is a slap chop.
Maybe I oversaid.